Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today for our video, we are going to be making another Christmas card. And with this card, I am going to be using some paper that's going to be retiring at the end of the month. And so Celebrate Everything is the big Hostess 12 by 12 paper that has become so popular in the big catalog, and even in the new mini catalog. There's going to be another pack that's going to be available free for celebration. But this year there's the Celebrate Everything, which is the Hostess pack in the current July to December mini catalog. And so I'm trying to use it up because I have so much in that pack. So I'm going to be making a Christmas card today, kind of different than some of my past cards, kind of. So let's get started. Okay, so today we are going to be using a piece of white cardstock for a cardstock base. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. All right, and then I have this piece of paper, and you know, the whole pack is not Christmassy, right? Because this side could be, I mean, Granny Apple Green is beautiful. But this side with the Christmas trees, I'm just going to adhere this to my card base. And I usually start at the bottom, line it up at the bottom, and then go from there. So we'll see if we can line this up perfectly. There we go. If you have a little extra on the edge, just trim that off. Seems like no matter how careful you are with your cutting, you always have a little edge that needs to go. Okay, then I have a piece of red designer series paper, and this is actually from the, let me think, what pack was that from? Because I want to tell you, I think that was from Boughs of Holly. That's also in the mini catalog, and so it's very seasonal. And so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this next. I'm going to use the polka dot side because I love this real red polka dot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. Now I wanted kind of a neutral to layer on top, and so I was kind of either looking for maybe a Sahara sand or a crumb cake, and so I have my 6x6 neutrals. Okay, so this is the 6x6 neutral pack of designer series paper, and sometimes it gets missed in the catalog because we have so much other designer series paper. But I really like this plaid, and so I have a piece of that cut, I think. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh, where did I cut it from? Hang on a second. Well, that's bizarre. Don't have it handy. Let me cut another piece. Okay, so I need a piece that will fit on here, and I want it to be about, this is 4 by just about 2.5, so I want this to be 3 by, hold on a second. 3 by 2.5, yeah, that'll layer nicely. Okay, so I have that, and I'm going to layer that on next. I want to do some embossing on here, and so I'm going to be using Christmas Greetings from the Decorated with Happiness set. This Christmas Greetings sentiment is one of my favorites, and so I'm going to emboss that in copper embossing powder. So you need your Versamark, your copper powder, your embossing buddy, and your heat gun. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Put a little embossing buddy on there. Versamark. Christmas Greetings. About right here. Okay. And then put my embossing powder on here. Okay, and I have my little okay, and then when you heat it, you get this. Okay, I didn't want to heat it because it's so loud. Okay, so that's what it comes out when you do heat emboss with copper embossing powder. All right. So now I'm going to layer that on here, kind of in the center. Okay. And then this kind of has a little bit of a country feel. And so what I thought would be cool would be some of this natural finish 3/8 inch ribbon. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and tie this around the top. This is really cool to stamp on, but I'm just going to leave it plain for this card. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this into a knot. I could do a bow, but if I want to mail it, a bow gets a little bulky. So I think I'll just tie it in a knot. Left over right, right over left gives you a really nice little knot. Oh, got little strings going on. This actually frays really nicely. I'm just going to show it to you real quick since I have a little extra here on the edge. If you pull that, look at that. It gets really frayed. Ooh, maybe I want to leave it like that. I'm really liking that frayed look. Actually, I think I'm just going to fray a whole bunch of it. If you just keep pulling it, it'll just fray like that. Isn't that cool? Now what happens is, it does make a mess when you try to trim it. Look at that. It's kind of like the edge of a sweater, the end of a sweater. It's so cool. Now, can I get this side to do that? Yes, I think I can. Just going to pull this side too. If I can get it to fray. Same way. Sticking to my finger. It's not fraying as easy, but it's working. That a little bit off, make it straight. Oh, I like it. So cute. Okay, clean up my mess. Yes, I'm not into having all this mess around me. Okay, so now I think it needs something else, right? So I have these. These are the flat Jingle Bell trinkets. Yeah, so cute. And I'm thinking those would be really cute here. I don't really need to tie them on, but I could just use mini glue dots and adhere them. They kind of look like they're tied on. That. They kind of go with my embossed greeting. So cute. Now I need one more thing because it's kind of bare right here. So I have these. These are the wooden, I don't have the kit over here, but you can see these are going to actually be carried over into the next catalog. I think they're going to be available even after the mini catalog expires. These will be available, and I'm going to color them with my red marker. I'm going to use the brush tip of my marker. And I'm just going to color these, and I'm going to use the side of my marker just to color the berries. I'm going to leave the stems natural. You want to be a little gentle with these because they are wood and they are a little bit fragile, so don't be too rough with them, right? Okay, so this will go with my card nicely. So I'm going to take some more glue dots. Ooh, I'm getting low on glue dots, so I'm just going to put one here. Gently. One here. And one here. Let's see, do I have another one? Oh, I do. Okay, I'm going to take one, I'm going to kind of roll it with my finger, and I'm going to use it on the stem. Okay, just to hold it in place. I'm just going to place that kind of like right there. Push down, make sure it's adhered. And there is my finished card. I might trim this a little lower. Not sure. It's kind of sticking out, but I think it's okay. That's a little bit country, right? It's a little bit different. It's not terribly elegant, but I like it. And I especially like the inside being white because you can sign it so easily. Sometimes when I use dark cardstock, then I have to add a piece inside to sign it. So just make sure you sign the back of your card and you're good to go. If you want, you could put some glue on these and make them shiny. I might do that, I'm not sure. But it takes a while for that to dry. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this card today. I'm Trevis Bossler. I'm St. Louis, Missouri demonstrator, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. Thanks for watching today. Bye-bye.